Shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. And peace and safety to the Akim that's around the four corners of the world that's pushing out this truth, giving all diligence, and putting their lives on the line to do so. This is Brother Karas Zahi out of the GMS Atlanta camp. Just here with the lesson going in on the topic of Make America Great Again. It's funny, and I say that, because, they're pushing out this, Make America Great Again thing. But the men of the Lord, through understanding of the prophecies that's coming here, we understand that that's a funny statement because the exact opposite thing is going to happen. America is going to continue to wax worse and worse from the condition that it's in now. And I have a couple of scriptures lined up, to prove and back up my point. And without further ado, I'm gonna start off with Malachi chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, "I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness." So the Lord here is saying that he hates Esau, who is the so-called white man. So for all the people who say, that hate is not in the scriptures, what is this talking about? Because it clearly say, "And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness." Verse 4, it says, "Whereas Edom saying, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down." And it says they shall build, meaning, how they're saying, make America great again. They're trying to build America up. But ultimately, the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. The Lord is going to have this place as a desert, man. It says, whereas Edom saying we are impoverished. Let's look up that word, impoverished. The Hebrew is H7567, and it is Rasha. And the definition is as to beat down, to shatter. It says, to beat down and to shatter, man. So that's Esau is saying that they're beaten down, and they're shattered, man. Because if you look at the economic state from where America was, from its first, from when it first came into power, as into now, it's completely finished, man. America is through. That's why they're saying they're beaten down, and now they're trying to build up, with Donald Trump, the new world order and the RFID technology, but here it says that they're going to, that the Lord is going to bring them down, and it says, "They shall build, I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people whom the Lord hath indignation forever." So the Lord has indignation, with you forever, man. And there's nothing that you can do about it. So this is Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom." And this is America is a sinful kingdom, and the Lord watches all the wickedness, that Esau commits here in Babylon, man. The Lord sees everything, man. The scriptures tell us that the Lord's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. And it says, "And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord." So the Lord is telling you that, once again, that he has a love for the house of Jacob, man. You know, and he hates the sinful kingdom, you know, that Esau has built, man. You know, all your lies, you know, and your robbery and your deceit, you know. The Lord has a beef with you, so to speak, man. You know, and that's the last thing you want to do is you know, piss off Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. You know, this is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not," man. You know, it says, "Woe to the bloody city." You know, destruction to the bloody city, man. You know, that's why I entitled the lesson "Make America Great Again." You know, because it's funny that you could say that, because anything that's established, you know, off lies and robbery, you know, is not gonna last long, man. Because now you have to continue, you know, telling the masses of the people, you know, lies, man, and keep taking from them, because that's how you started everything, man. Ultimately, that's wicked, man, and we know that wickedness is ultimately going to receive its judgment. You know, that's why the scriptures say here, "Woe to the bloody city," man. You know, we understand that you know, America is never going to be great, man. You know, we don't even you know, classify ourselves as being Americans, man. We're Hebrew Israelites, man. You know, stemming from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. You know, and we wholeheartedly believe that, man. So this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." You know, and I looked up you know, the text commentaries, you know, in the Blue Letter, and it really had a heavy point on this scripture, and I want to bring it out. It says, "For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them." And this is how the scholars broke it down in the on the Blue Letter. It says the unexpected Salaki. It says the unexpected nature of that day will be a tragedy for the unbeliever. You know, and who is the unbeliever, man? Esau, and 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and the heathen nations are the unbelievers, man. You know, it said the unexpected nature of that day will be a tragedy for the unbeliever. So with that statement, even Esau knows that America, you know, will never be great again, man. You know, it says they will be lulled to sleep by political and economic conditions. You know, so Esau pushes out the narrative that, you know, Donald Trump and Putin is trying to come to agreements with the nuclear agreement, trying to rewrite the agreement so they can come to terms with one another. You know, that's how they try to push out, you know, to the masses of the people with the media. But we understand that we know that behind closed doors, man, it's chaos, man. You know, it says they will be lulled to sleep by political and economic conditions. You know, the people, they're trying to make the people think that everything is okay when it, in all actuality, is not. It says, but they will be rudely awakened. They will hear the frightening verdict. They shall not escape. You know, and that frightening verdict is destruction to America, man. You know, by the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. That's that frightening verdict, man. You know, so Esau knows what's going to happen, you know, once the Lord comes back and visit the earth, man. You know, I'm gonna reread this again. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So you're not going to be able to escape, the judgment that's coming to America, man. Because all the wickedness and the lies and robberies that you've committed since you've so-called claims to discover this place. Even though we know that the Native Americans, the so-called Native Americans, which are Gad, which are Israelites, were already here when you came over to this place. So even that is a lie, saying that you discovered America. So your all your lies have been uncovered, Esau. And we're calling you out. This is Job. I'm gonna close off on this verse. This is Job chapter 20, verse 23. It says, "When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating." So America, try to establish, this new world order, being filled with pride and envy against, the nation of Israel. He's filling his belly, man. But it says the Most High shall cast his fury of his wrath upon him. So they're going to feel the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, while they're, being proudful and arrogant, thinking that they're going to ultimately try to fight against the Lord, man. That's why Esau, has his space force. He's trying to Trump is trying to establish the space force. They're putting they're putting billions and billions of dollars into nuclear weaponry. They're over there causing war with Iran. All of this is in the scriptures, man. Hey, it says, "But the Lord shall cast his fury of wrath upon him, and he shall rain it upon him while he is eating," man. The Lord's going to rain on your parade, man. And what's that rain? Those missiles, man. That's exactly what's going to happen to America, man. So, hey, woe unto America, man. Make America great again. That is a funny statement, man. We laugh at that, man. We don't get offended by that. Because ultimately we know that America's never going to be great again. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out. I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule and teach well. Till the next time, Shalom.